So we had the good fortune to see the demo, I guess you would call it, of Vader Immortal at Celebration Chicago, and in a word, and it won't be a word because I ramble a lot, but in a concise paragraph, it was awesome. It was more immersive than, not as immersive in a sense than Secrets of the Empire, because that was, you were walking around, you were physically interacting with the weapon. This was more of a demo, but it was more immersive obviously than Trials on Tatooine, and that kind of demo. You meet Darth Vader, which is really, really cool. So I've got Darth Vader walking straight up to me, and he's right in your personal space, which is kind of his thing, but he's like literally there, which meant I took a step back, which was fun, and I didn't expect that. To be in a virtual reality world and actually take a step back felt kind of weird. So the logical part of my brain is thinking, I shouldn't be doing this, but then the visceral part of my mind was thinking, this is Darth Vader and he's going to do nasty things to me. Yeah, it's amazing. You're in a room, you're in a training area. So basically you get your 360 sort of area and get your bearings, that's what I'm trying to say. So you're looking around, you're looking up, you're looking down, it's all there, everything's there. My glasses didn't quite sit correctly because I obviously wear my own glasses, so they just sat out a little bit. So when I looked down, I could actually see underneath the goggles, which wasn't a problem at all because I was aware that I'd not quite got them on right, so that was fine. But yeah, you're looking all around, and then remotes start popping out the floor and droids start coming at you in varying degrees of difficulty. So you take one on at first with your saber, and then more start coming and more start coming. The difficulty level gets bigger and bigger and more involved, and you can hear Vader sort of assessing your progress as you're doing it. Yeah, it was awesome, and you do, obviously you feel like you're in the room. If you take a physical step forward, the grid appears a bit like Trials on Tatooine, so you kind of know you're actually approaching a real life wall, and it's insane how quickly you forget the confines of the reality of the room, because when you walk in you chat to the guy from ILMxLAB or you know, and get a feel for the physical room itself, and it is literally just a box room with Vader Immortal all on the walls as you see in the photographs. But when you're in the game and taking part in it, it's not that wall that's actually 6 foot away from you is actually in the game 60 foot away from you, so you kind of feel like you're going to start running towards it, which would end pretty badly and pretty quickly. But yeah, you know, you're constantly aware of that, but the more into the game you go, the more you forget that. I'm teaching people to suck eggs, we all know how VR works, but it's kind of weird when you're in there and doing it, and you're conscious as well, because the game is so well set up and the demo is so well set up, that Vader's watching your progress, so you're constantly nervous, you know, 5p, 50p, so that's a bit of a moment. But yeah, no, it was fantastic. I was really, really deeply impressed on how immersive it felt and how real the situation was. So when you watch me doing the demo, I'm kind of quite straight-faced and serious and into it. When you watch Claire do her demo, she's grinning like a loony, because I think if she actually met Darth Vader in real life, she'd be a bit more like Dr. Aphra, and she'd probably be back chatting him and get away with it. Whereas if I met Darth Vader, I think I'll probably end up a bit like Admiral Ozzel, and it wouldn't end well for me. So I was kind of conscious of that as well. So anyway, I ramble, like I said, more than one word. Vader Immortal, well worth getting Oculus Quest. I'm considering it, and I'm not much of a gamer in that sense, sort of home gamer. I like doing stuff out and about, but I would certainly consider getting it. It was really cool, really, really cool.
So, first reactions, what do you think?
I got to play with a lightsaber! Awesome, absolutely brilliant. I just felt like it was in it. Did I hit anybody?
No, not quite,
no?
nearly.
Oh,
nearly.
not quite. Oh, it was brilliant, absolutely fantastic.
You were grinning all the way through it.
Oh, just in heaven. I was in Star Wars. That was my own film. It was brilliant.
So you do it again?
Do it again. I do it 10 times again. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hello, it's the Star of the Force Awakens Constable Zuvio here. Now thank you for watching this video, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, because there are plenty more videos on the channel, and we have new ones every Wednesday and every Saturday, and if something exciting happens, something in between as well.